All right, we're back in studio. We are talking with the cake guru herself, Paula Ames. And Easter is just around the corner. A lot of people are thinking Easter, those sweet, delicious, sugary.
That's all I think about is candy at Easter.
We think about nothing else at all. And so Paula has some examples of some ways to be a little bit creative with cupcakes and those sweet treats to make them
Now,
fun.
can normal people like me do this?
Yes, well, absolutely you can.
Normal people, as if,
I mean, this is amazing.
as if she's not normal.
Well, she is extraordinary, that Paula Ames. No, I mean, it's just so perfect, and it just seems like it would be really difficult.
Well, you know, these are not very difficult. Like these little bunnies, all you have to do is take a little ball of white chocolate and, you know, put little ears and eyes on it. It's super easy.
You always make it sound easy,
I know.
but
mine wouldn't look like that, but whatever.
I like this bird's nest
I
of
do too.
sorts
That
with
is
the jelly
cute.
beans.
It's a little more grown up, and all this is rice noodles like you would get in the Asian aisle, and then it's tossed with melted white chocolate and shaped into the shape of a nest.
Oh.
And it still tastes pretty good, though.
It does. It tastes like
And these are
candy.
those eggs that have like the wafers in the middle, right? Or those
the Whoppers.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
I have a lot of family members, so that's their favorite treat.
Yep.
So this would be their cupcake for sure.
Okay, and then tell us about what are these things right here, because this is actually a really
Yeah, this is
interesting
cute.
idea.
These are they're brownie pops. Some people call them cake pops if they use cake, but I used brownies, and you just mold it into a ball and stick it on a lollipop stick and dip it in melted white chocolate, and then you can decorate it any way you want.
Yeah, no,
Is there a trick as to dipping in white chocolate? Because it seems like every time I've done anything like those Oreo balls and stuff, it's really difficult to do. Do you need to put a lot more in the pan? Is there a certain way of cooking it that makes it easier as far as dipping it to look like that?
Well, the ball needs to be frozen, first of all, to not fall apart. And then
Brandy's first mistake.
Yeah, no, mine were frozen, but it still doesn't look anything like how it just.
And you need to make sure you have enough that you can go all the way in.
Okay,
So,
I mean, you make it sound easy, but every time I do it, it looks like a mess, and I end up taking the pan and dumping it all over the, you know, it just looks horrible.
And it needs to be hot enough that it's liquid and not thick.
All these tips that Brandy didn't even think about. And actually, we're going to demonstrate a little bit later in the show how to make this one. Tell us about this a little bit. Can I give a little tease preview?
Sure. This is just a one that you guys can do at home with your kids with just common everyday Easter candy that you can get. So if you feel like these are out of your range, even Stuart could do this. Licorice.
You always say, use me as the example.
Well, Brandy has her kids, and you know we have Stuart.
I can do it myself at home. Thank you, Paula.
You're welcome.
And we're going to make this a little bit later.
is
Obviously,
cute.
just some coconut and licorice and just things like you said you'd have at home.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Wonderful. Well, a lot of delicious things, Paula. We appreciate it. That'll come up in about 30 minutes from now, so stay tuned for that.